Hey guys, it's Ronnie P. Just going to give you the week 1 update on the new reef tank. It's coming along really good. Water cleared up nice. I've got a few things figured out on the system. Added a new top off. The tank came with a little top off, but I'm not sure that I'm happy with the way it operates, so I may end up changing that completely. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I may add another auto top off, and I'll show you here in a second what I'm talking about. But anyway, tank's been going for about a week, and everything looks really good. It's already had algae growth, and just added our first 2 little fish, put 2 clowns in there. They seem to be pretty happy. They've been in there for a day now, and fed them several times, and they seem to be eating well, so that's always a good sign. They look to be happy. They don't seem to be too stressed out. So anyway, enough of that, but I'll go ahead and flip the camera around and show you guys a little bit about what's going on. All right, so let's take a look at the tank, and you can see really clear. Got the Radion figured out on how to get that thing programmed, and they had some, Ecotech had some really good templates that you could load that were already set up. And for now, I think I'm pretty happy with the template. It was, I think it was the one that they advertised that shows all the vibrant colors for your reef tank, and the schedule kind of, it was allowing more blues and reds and that kind of stuff, kind of starting out with, you know, the moonlights kind of dim, working its way up all the way to full intensity. And I think for full intensity, you get maybe 4 or 5 hours a day, something like that, and then slowly ramps down and gives you a good, you know, long blue night period. So anyway, but you can see, and this is really some of the first that I've really looked close at. You can see some of the algae growth right now on the rocks and on the sand. But here are the 2 little guys that we put in today. Or I'm sorry, yesterday. We put one of your more traditional clowns, and then we've got this black ice clown. He kind of looks like a black ice snowflake, kind of a cross between those, but really cool little fish. Anyway, my current USA powerheads are doing the surge mode, so they're surging, they're kind of ramping up, you know, to full power, and then running like that for about 10 seconds, and then slowly ramping down. And both of the current USA, these are the 1,050 gallon an hour powerheads. Anyway, they're both doing the same thing, so the current's changing a good bit in the tank. So, but check these little guys out. They look cool. That's the one on top. There's the black ice. He's a really cool looking little fish. Really cool fish. I like him. But anyway, water super clear, crystal clear. All right, so I'm gonna go under the bottom, and I'll show you what I was talking about with the top off system here. Let me get my light on. All right. Okay, so this is the Autoaqua top off right there. That's the little brain, and then it's got the little magnetic sight glass, I guess, that allows it to determine when the water gets low and when it's full. So basically, when the water drops below that little center glass that you see, that little hole right there in the middle, when the water gets to the bottom of that, then it kicks the pump on. And this little pump that's down here in the bottom of this, a little tiny pump, and man, that thing puts out a lot of flow. When this pump kicks on, I mean, it'll fill this thing up, because when I first connected it, this little 3 gallon top off tank right here was about half full, and it basically put a gallon, just over a gallon of water in it, and probably, it had to have been less than a minute. It was probably 45 seconds. So, I mean, it's really pumping some water, which is pretty cool. And it almost looked like that the micro version of this same little system, they offer this one, and then there's one that's a little bit below this, and I think it actually calls it like a micro pump. But it looked really similar as far as the pump goes. It looked like the brain was a little different in the way, in the little sight glass, the part that you actually stick in the water was smaller than this one. But as far as the pump and the size of the tubing and all that, it looked very similar in size. But anyway, so I've got this little 5.5 gallon tank that I bought from PetSmart just to have more, more top off water. And so what I've been doing is just letting the, this top off system, the 5.5 gallon, pump into the 3 gallon tank. And then it's dripping into the main part of the tank here, so the sump. But anyway, everything is running really smooth so far, no trouble. We'll try to get a check on the water parameters here, maybe by the end of this week. We'll try to run a check on that and see how things are going with the new fish in here. But anyway, here are these little guys. Check them out. Really cool. All right, guys. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the little update, and we will post another one soon. I'll try to do an update on my tank at least once a week, so maybe every Monday if I can, and I will be back with you for the next one. But if it's your first time to ever check out any of my videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you would, and also the little bell next to the subscribe button. And when I post a new video, you guys will be notified of that. I try to post, at least 2, maybe 3 videos a week overall. So anyway, if you'll check it out, I've got my garden updates, and occasionally I'll post some pictures of me with my professional job when I'm flying around. And then also the updates for the aquarium. Anyway, we'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.